Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with another sewing tutorial, and as you can see, this is the blouse which I have sewn recently. And before I get started with this video, let me inform you that in case you are interested to sew your own blouse, the cutting as well as the stitching part of it, then I have two videos linked below in the description box, and I'll also put some links here somewhere so that you can learn how to cut your blouse as well as how to sew it properly. And now let us get into this tutorial. In today's video, I am going to teach you how to do a patchwork and embroidery related designing at the back of your blouse. A very simple and quick designing. So for that, what I have done is I had these scrappy pieces of fabric, and from this piece I cut a small circle, keeping in mind that I had one of these floral motifs at the center, and then I put the lid of a water bottle, gave it some marking and cut out this circle. Then I took this scrappy piece of fabric, I gave some marking with my chalk, and then I cut out this circle. So now I have two circles, one the bigger one and the other one which is the smaller one. As you can see that the piping of this neck is also done with the same fabric as this. And now to get started with this patchwork, first of all I'll lay this circle, the bigger circle, exactly at the center of the back of my blouse, and then on top of that I'm going to place this circle such that the flower is straight, aligned properly, and then keeping these two like this, I'm going to give some tacking stitches quickly on top of this as well as on top of this along the edges, so that they both lay straight and fixed to a place, and then it becomes easy for me to do the further embroidery. And now I'm going to do zigzag stitch along this entire border to give it a stem stitch look. So for that I set my machine to zigzag, and then increase the stitch length to maximum so that I get a wider length of my stem stitch, and decrease the stitch width to around 0.5 so that they are very close to each other. So the zigzag stitch gives the look of almost a stem stitch. So let's get started. And while doing this, for my accuracy, I'm going to take this circumference of the inner circle as my reference. Along the entire length of the circumference, I'm going to give this zigzag stitch very slowly and turning the fabric like this very gently. So you can see this is how it looks. And just the same way, I'm also going to do up the border of stem stitch for the outer circle using this red thread. And now that this patchwork is completely done, I'm going to remove all these stacking stitch threads. And so I've removed the tacking threads. And now, as you can see, with the help of this chalk, I have made some marking along the circumference of the circle, and at all these points I'm going to sew in these beads with the help of a needle and thread using this golden thread. So let's get started with that. I'll show you up close. And now for doing this, I'm not going to talk. You just see and observe me how I'm doing it. So you can see this is how the bead looks. And just the same way, I'm also going to attach the other beads at all the markings. here is the final look of the design. I hope you found this video useful. In case you did, then please give it a big thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel in case you still haven't. And please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Ruby Chatterjee Creations. Do not forget to share it with your friends and family. And again, a reminder, in case you have still not watched my previous 2 tutorial videos on cutting and sewing your brows properly, then please do watch it, and I'll put a link in the description box below. Until next time that I come up with another sewing idea, bye.